Na hát akkor mi legyen? Áj, nem ezt akartam. Cél. Üzd meg ennek arról, hogy emet hanyag, igen. Javaslat. Emet tisztítószere mindenféle ragacsos anyag eltávolítására jó. Miért nem próbált ki valamin? Azt már láttad, hogy motorolaj ellen milyen jó, miért nem próbálnád ki azon, amiből motorolaj lesz? Használod a tisztítószert a Hill Valley a múltban kiállítás szörmejéhez. Oké. Nem. Hol a szörme? Akkor nézzük meg.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur. Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Jó, akkor bunda megvan. Kell egy gyémánt. Na nézzük meg ezeket a gombokat.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895.
Király.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Ez úgy néz ki, mint egy gyémánt.
Nice rock, but I can't reach it.
A harmadik gomb.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Aha. Van egy ötletem. Megnyomom a középsőt.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Na, legalább megvan. Kéne egy fotóalbum. Csak azt honnan szerzek?
Hey Artie! Hey Mr. G-Man! How's the, undercover operation? If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now. Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
Találkoztam a Szilviával?
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you? My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo? I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Jól van. Hogy áll az expo? Aha. Miért rúgtad ki Trixit?
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie? You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job, and I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
Hát jó van.
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa. Grandpa? That's our, code name for you. Oh, ha! Funny.
Jól van. Na, javaslatot kérek. Mit mondottam, ez a tisztítószereire tartamáról? Hát egy 12 órás. 12 óra után tisztítószer szövetfaló enzimekké bomlik le. Nagy kár, hogy nincs 12 órád. Mégis? Mi történik minden alkalom, mikor Brown polgártárs teszteli a DeLorean-t? Hát, késik az időbe. Lehet a tisztítószert a DeLorean-be, majd szólj Brown polgártársnak, hogy készen áll a tesztelésre. Végül is. Na, DeLorean.
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Jó, de előtte berakjuk a szórópalackot.
It'll be safe in there.
Doki! ugorjon az időbe.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
Tehát zöld a lámpa.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the system's checked out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I'm going to run a short end, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Gondolom. Tudom, miről beszélgettek.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it's starting to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Hát 9 óra az nem 12, sajna. De nézzük.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Hát akkor rakjuk vissza. Na, és hogy áll a lámpa?
No green light yet.
Hát akkor várunk egy picit. Addig. Honnan szerzek egy ilyen... mi kell? Fényképet. Ugye? Vagy mi kell Trixinek? Trixie? Trixie?
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Nem.
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Szóval egy fotóalbum kéne. Na mindegy, addig odaadom, ami van. Az is előbbre vagyok.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. How about the furs in the photo album?
I'll get him to you.
Adom, nyugi. Szép sorba.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but they'll work. Now bring me that photo album and we'll be in business.
Jó, szerez pár csecsemőkori képeket Emmettről Trixie-nek. Ja. Nem tájlistát akartam, hanem tippet, hogy hol lehet az a csecsemőkori fénykép. Igen, féltéges szükség van, hamis gyémantrit szörülmen, igen, az ma megvan. Emmett laborjában van fénykép Emmettről. Már van egy nem túl előnyös kép Emmettről a laborjában. Nézd meg Emmett képét, és mondj róla őszinte véleményt. A laborban? Hol volt ott kép? Érdekes. De nézzük meg a DeLorean-t, hát hogyha zöldre váltott.
Hey, the light's green.
Oh yeah. Doki! Kéne egyet ugrani.
Need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
Zöld a lámpa.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success.
Hát reméljük, hogy nem.
I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the photometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing it, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
Uh-oh.
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Tjuha.
Age to perfection.
Akkor go vissza gyorsan.
Hey Emmett, I'm back.
Blah. Azaz.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
No, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
Korszegen beszélni akar magával, az jó lesz.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
Nyomára bukkantozó kocsma gyújtogató ügyében, ez jó?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Gondolom.
Don't I wish?
Na. Fotó, fotó, fotó. Kép. Hol a francban van ez a kép? Ajajaj. Transzparens. A tudósok
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
Hát, nem az igazi.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Na végre.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Legalább megvan. Végre az a fotóalbum.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Na, remek. Győzd meg eltenni, hogy Emmet hanyag. Hát, visszadom Emmetnek ezt a cuclit. Aztán majd... Ne arra menjél. Marty! Tök jó, hogy minden azt csinálja, amit én akarok. Emmetnek ad.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is set up Edna to think that Emmett's fooling around on her, and everything will be ready to go.
Akkor kész. Akkor Trixinek odaadok mindent, aztán akkor hajrá.
Doc!
Na, menj az idő.
What time is it?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh,
Na, megjavítottad a DeLoreant?
you got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from.
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
Hát... Boldogan is elégedettem. Kegyes hazugság.
She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them? She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
Na jó, mondjuk az igazságot.
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you.
Rendőr álmot csinált híveliből, bábocsát magából, megpróbált kitörölni maga agyát. Oké, ja. Agymosás.
She tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. But she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Beleszeretett. Szörnyű, nem tehetem.
No, I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Azért remélem, hogy visszajön. Ahogy itt ragadjak. Na Trixie. Nyomjunk egy kis rock and rollt.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Ezt már mondtad.
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album and we'll be in business.
Hát, itt van. Na.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
Na, akkor hajrá. Meg is jött. Vedd le azt a sisakot. Érde, hogy Edna szakítson Emmettel. Emmett!
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Harry. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know. No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Hogy?
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Na ja, tét csodát.
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back and we can try this all over
And
again!
it's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter, how do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Edna,
Don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Oh yeah.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Hát elég. Csak nagy baj legyen belőle.
Emmett! Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Na jó, de. Na. Figyelj rám.
Listen to me, Emmett. Do exactly as I say. Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you
Okay.
doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do
This
you...
is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh.
Mondd csak.
Well, don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
Hogy szórakozz egy kicsit, hogy felvillanyozódj, hogy lekösd az érzéseid. Mindig az, hogy nézd meg a Frankenstein, hogy felvillanyozódj.
To give your system a jolt. Taking a thriller like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air and see, there's this wild storm going on and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
A feltalálással törődsz.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about...
Az izzólámpa.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Az autó.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Hát ezt nem hiszem el, akkor telefon.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Hát akkor
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Callahan. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Hát akkor velem törődsz.
Me. You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Harry Callahan. Or is that even your real name?
Akkor legyünk őszinték.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Te kedved, nem. De a te kedvedért.
Edna was no
Vagy a te
good for you.
érdekedben.
She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
But there's more to it, see.
A jövőd érdekében.
Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See?
Mindenki jövője érdekében tettem.
I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from.
Akkor a poén kedvéért csináltam.
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
Fel a fejjel.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Áj, neked elment az eszed.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, if I'm living my life my way, I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. The lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like Like
A bolt of lightning?
exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Na remek. Hey.
Emmett!
What?
Fel tudsz mászni.
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Ja. Van nálad valami használható?
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Don't.
Oké, nyugi.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Na. Kötél.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while
No.
it's still attached to the statue.
Akkor le. Agytérképező sisak, tisztítószeres palack.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Hát talán lemarja a kötelet. Jól van, király. Na, akkor gyors vissza föl. De ne pottyanj.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Jövök. Mint Tarzan. Na, ez olyan hogyan működik? Aha. Kattingatás. Jó. 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 Na. Na. Kijöttem a lendületből. Úgy. Úgy. Megvan.
Gotcha!
Let's get out of here.
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed.
Hát ezt nem hiszem el. Húzz ki a lábad.
Stop doing that.
Na. Ó, még mindig nálam van.
What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the convertible nut will be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
I thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Na ja.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Harry Callahan?
Hát ez így nem lesz jó.
Explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc?
Befejezés következik, visszajövőbe a játék Out Time. Hájjaj. Most akkor a Doki ellen fogunk harcolni. Ilyen se volt még. Na mindegy. Köszönöm szépen, hogy velem tartottatok. Találkozunk legközelebb is. Sziasztok!